Stop scrolling, and don't skip this video. Today, I'm about to tell you something that might completely change the way you look at coins forever. Right in front of you are some ordinary-looking coins, gold-colored, silver, simple pieces of metal. But what if I told you, these are not just coins? These are war cents. And they were never meant to be rare. They were created during a time of crisis, during war, when metal shortages forced the government to change the composition of everyday coins. Copper was needed for the war effort, so the mint experimented with different metals. Mistakes were made. Compositions changed. And history quietly stamped value into these small pieces of metal. At the time, nobody thought they would become valuable. But decades later, collectors discovered the truth. And the prices exploded. One specific war cent shocked the entire world when it sold at auction for $85 million. And here's the scary part, to an untrained eye, it looks completely normal. No diamonds. No special shine. No flashy design. Just tiny details that most people overlook. So what makes war cents different from regular coins? First, the metal composition. Some were made from steel instead of copper. That simple change created coins that stand out today. Second, the mint marks and dates. Certain years and specific mint errors can push the value into six figures. A small mistake. A double strike. A rare metal combination. That's all it takes. Now here's what you need to do. Take out your old coins. Check the dates carefully. Use a magnet. If the coin sticks, it might be a steel war cent. Look closely at the mint mark. A tiny letter could mean the difference between pocket change and life-changing money. Not every old coin is valuable, but the right one. It could completely change your future. So before you scroll away, ask yourself one question: what if the most valuable thing you own doesn't look valuable at all? Watch carefully. Because once you know what to look for, you will never see coins the same way again. Sometimes, hidden treasure doesn't shine. It just waits quietly, in your pocket. One bought coin. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. And we have something very special to talk about. The 1993 Thailand 1 baht coin. At first glance, this coin looks completely ordinary. Millions of people have used it in everyday transactions. But recently, there have been shocking claims that this small coin could be worth as much as $1.5 million. Yes, $1.5 million. For a single 1 baht coin. So if you happen to own one, make sure you watch until the end. This coin was minted in 1993 in Thailand. On one side, it features the portrait of King Bhumibol Adulyadej, one of Thailand's most respected and longest-reigning monarchs. On the other side, you'll see an image of a famous Thai temple, a design that reflects the country's rich cultural and religious heritage. Nothing about it immediately screams rare treasure. It looks just like any other circulating coin. So why is everyone talking about it? In recent years, rumors and online posts have suggested that certain 1993 Thailand 1 baht coins could be extremely valuable. Some collectors have claimed that a rare version might be worth up to $1.5 million. That kind of number grabs attention instantly. But here's where we need to slow down and look at the facts. Not every 1993 1 baht coin is valuable. In fact, the vast majority of these coins are very common. Millions were produced, and most of them are still only worth their face value. Or just a few cents to collectors. So what makes one coin different from another? The value of a coin usually depends on three key factors. First, rarity. If only a small number of coins were produced, or if a few survived in excellent condition, the price can increase dramatically. Second, condition. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they were never used in daily transactions, are worth much more than worn coins. Professional grading services evaluate coins and assign them a grade based on preservation and quality. Third, minting errors. Sometimes, during the production process, mistakes happen. These errors could include double strikes, off-center designs, or incorrect metal composition. Error coins are highly sought after because they are unique and uncommon. So, could a 1993 Thailand 1 baht coin be worth a fortune? Possibly, but only under very specific circumstances. A standard circulated coin from 1993 is not worth millions. However, a rare error coin, or a perfectly preserved, high-grade specimen, could be worth significantly more than face value. But claims of $1.5 million should always be verified carefully. If you believe you own a rare version of this coin, do not rush to sell it. Instead, have it authenticated by a professional coin grading company. Experts can examine the metal, check for mint errors, and determine its true market value. Without professional verification, it's impossible to confirm extraordinary claims. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Sometimes, an ordinary-looking coin turns out to be incredibly valuable. But most of the time, viral stories exaggerate the truth. That's why knowledge and verification are so important. If you have a 1993 Thailand 1 baht coin, take a closer look at it. Check its condition. Look for unusual details. And if you suspect something special, consult a professional. Who knows? You might be holding something rare. Or you might simply own a fascinating piece of Thailand's history. Coin number 2, Ireland €2 2007. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2007 Ireland €2 coin. At first glance, this coin may seem very ordinary. But when we explore its design, history, and production details, we discover some interesting facts behind it. Let's start with the obverse, or front side, of the coin. Here we see the Celtic harp, the traditional national symbol of Ireland. The harp has represented Irish identity for centuries, and remains one of the country's most recognized emblems. Alongside the harp, you'll notice the word Éire, which is the Irish language name for Ireland. Below that is the year 2007, the year this coin was minted. Surrounding the design are the 12 stars of Europe, symbolizing unity among European Union member states. This side of the coin was designed by Irish artist Jarlath Hayes. Now, if we turn the coin over to the reverse side, we see the common design used on all euro-cent coins. This design was created by Luke Lewis. The denomination, €2, appears clearly on the right. To the left, there is a globe showing Europe, in relation to Africa and Asia, highlighting Europe's place in the world. Again, the 12 European stars appear on the outer edge. Let's look at the technical specifications of this coin. The 2007 Ireland €2 coin is made of copper-plated steel. It weighs approximately 3.06 grams. It has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters. And a thickness of 1.6 millimeters. The edge is smooth, with a shallow groove running around the entire circumference. Now, what about its rarity and value? These coins are considered extremely common. In 2007 alone, around 335 million pieces were produced for circulation. Additionally, about 24,000 coins were minted in brilliant uncirculated sets for collectors. Because of this very high mintage, the coin does not carry significant rarity. In most cases, its value remains close to its face value, or only slightly higher in uncirculated condition. Interestingly, these coins were produced at multiple mints across Europe, including facilities in Ireland and other EU countries. Although the €2 coin is still technically legal tender, Ireland no longer actively issues low-denomination cent coins for regular circulation in large quantities. So while this coin may not be rare or highly valuable, it remains an important part of Ireland's modern monetary history. Coin number 3, the 2002 Euro 5-cent coin. Welcome back to the world of coin collecting. Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind the 2002 Euro 5-cent coin, a small coin that many people overlook, but one that holds historical importance and collector interest. Some online claims even suggest that this tiny coin could be worth as much as $520,000. But is that really true? Let's take a closer look. To understand the importance of this coin, we need to go back in time. The euro was officially introduced in 1999 as the common currency of the Eurozone. However, physical euro coins and banknotes entered circulation in 2002. That makes the 2002 coins part of the very first wave of euro coins ever issued for public use. Because of this, coins dated 2002 hold historical significance. They represent the beginning of a new monetary era in Europe. Now let's talk about the coin's design. On the reverse side, which is common across all Eurozone countries, we see the denomination, 5 euro cent. Next to it is a globe with Europe prominently displayed, symbolizing unity and Europe's place in the world. Surrounding the design are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing harmony and solidarity among member states. This common reverse was designed by Luc Louix and appears on all 5-cent coins across participating countries. On the obverse side, however, each country has its own unique national design. For example, Austria features the Alpine primrose flower. France displays Marianne, a symbol of the French Republic. Italy shows the Colosseum. Germany features the oak twig. Each participating nation chose a design that reflects its culture, heritage, or national identity. This is where things become interesting for collectors. While millions of 5-cent coins were minted in 2002, not all versions are equally common. Some countries produced lower mintages than others. Certain mint marks may be harder to find. And in rare cases, minting errors occurred. Minting errors can include off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, incorrect metal compositions. Error coins are often the ones that attract serious collector attention because they are unique and uncommon. Now let's address the big claim: could a 2002 Euro 5-cent coin really be worth $520,000? In normal circumstances, the answer is no. Most 2002 5-cent coins are extremely common and are worth only their face value or slightly more in uncirculated condition. However, in the world of coin collecting, value depends on three key factors: rarity, condition, demand. If a coin from 2002 has an extremely rare mint error, is in perfect uncirculated condition, and comes from a low mintage country, its value could increase significantly. But extraordinary prices like hundreds of thousands of dollars would require an extremely rare and verified example. That's why authentication is so important. If you believe you have a rare version of the 2002 Euro 5-cent coin, it's essential to have it examined by a professional coin grading service. Without expert verification, online price claims should always be treated with caution. In conclusion, the 2002 Euro 5-cent coin is historically important because it represents the first circulating euro coinage. While most examples are common and inexpensive, certain rare variations or minting errors could make specific coins more valuable to collectors. So if you have one of these coins, take a closer look. Check the country, the mint mark, and the condition. You might not be holding a fortune, but you are definitely holding a piece of European monetary history.